Jerry Mallory here for SB Nation and PrivateTrade.com. We're less than a week away from Major League Baseball's opening day. Don't we all get excited for this momentous occasion? And one of the things that we concern ourselves with is who's going to be the starting pitcher? Who's going to be the guys in the starting lineup for our favorite teams? Well, since the Lions are done with the bulk of their free agent acquisitions, what we've decided to do is break down the starting lineup, both offense and defense, for the Detroit Lions. As the season were to begin, let's say next week, these are the guys that would probably be the ones that would start, especially with the signing of James Ihedigbo. We have a good picture of how our lineup will look, even after the draft, and if there are some free agent acquisitions later on down the line. These are some of the guys that we'll see getting the lion's share of the load for the 2014 season. A lot of these names are the usual suspects. Quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Running back is Reggie Bush. Receivers, Calvin Johnson and Golden Tate. Tight end, Brandon Pettigrew. That last skill position spot, it's going to be mixed up. You're going to see some Joe Fourier. You're going to see some Jed Collins. You're going to see some Joique Bell. But at the end of the day, Joique Bell will get the most action, especially because he can not only play with Reggie Bush, he'll sub for him as well. For your offensive linemen, you have Riley Reif, Rob Sims, Dominic Raiola, Larry Warford, and I'm going to say it's LaAdrian Waddle. Corey Hilliard will give him a little bit of a battle, but I think it's LaAdrian Waddle's job to win, and yes, he will win it and keep the spot. On the defensive side of the ball, you have Ezekiel Ziggy Ansah, your defensive tackles, and Ndamukong Suh and Nick Fairley. A bit of a question mark at the next defensive end spot. Willie Young was your starter last year. He's now a Chicago Bear. Devin Taylor had a strong rookie campaign. Jason Jones will be coming off of an injury. He was slated to be the starter last year, missed all of 2013. I think at the end of the day, Devin Taylor wins the spot. He'll outperform Jason Jones in the preseason, in the training camp. And then if you look at it this way, Jason Jones can be a super sub. Some say he's even better at the defensive tackle spot, so he can sub in for both the D tackles and the D ends. Our linebackers, DeAndre Levy, Stephen Tulloch, and another question mark. Now, it's not going to be a battle for Ashley Palmer with someone on this team. I think if the roster is as it is at outside linebacker, he'll win one of the spots. But we have to consider the draft. Anthony Barr's name is going to be bandied about, Kyle Van Noy, and even the June 1st roster cuts, a lot of veterans. I think Ashley Palmer's spot is secure, but if we bring someone else in, we could definitely upgrade at that spot. And then for our defensive backs, you have Darius Slay, Chris Houston, Glover Quinn, and the recently acquired James Ihedigbo. Not a lot of surprising names there. If you see anyone on that list that I've omitted or someone you think might be supplanted or shouldn't be there, leave your comments in the section below. Want to have a little fun? You want to name someone that we could pluck into the starting lineup? You can remove any person from our team and add this person. Like, say, for instance, you want to replace the Devin Taylor spot and put in J.J. Watt. Give me your favorite starter you would love to replace and add to the Detroit Lions. As always, keep watching, subscribe. Thank you once and all. And this has been Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrivateTrade.com.